What's going on, guys? If you just picked up a brand new MBX8, this video is for you. Now, the Mugen MBX8 is a really solid buggy out of the box, but we have some hop-ups and some accessories that are really great for this vehicle. There's a few for durability, and then there's some others to help as tuning aids, so let's dive right into it. Now, the first few parts we have are from Mugen. These are going to really help your durability. This is the aluminum servo saver. Now, the MBX8 includes the locking servo saver nut, but you don't get the aluminum servo saver. So this is going to help from the plastic piece snapping off, and it's just going to help keep it tight longer so your servo saver doesn't come loose. The next item is the aluminum throttle servo horn. Now, this servo horn perfectly matches the plastic one. It includes all of these different inserts to accommodate various splines on servos, so it doesn't matter what kind of servo you have, there is a spline in here to work. But this servo horn is really rigid, it's super strong, and it's not gonna flex at all. Really nice. Now, for your steering servo horn, it's more universal. You can use a variety of different aluminum servo horns, but this servo horn is specific for the MBX8. Now, one of the coolest features for the brand new MBX8 is that the suspension arms accommodate inserts to stiffen up the arm for your track conditions. Now, out of the box, you get plastic inserts, and the carbon inserts are option parts. Now, Mugen makes carbon inserts, VRP makes these carbon inserts, and they're offered in a variety of thicknesses to kind of adjust how stiff you want that arm to be. Now, VRP offers these in, this one is 0.8 millimeters. They're also offered in 1 millimeter and 1.2 millimeter, but these are great as tuning aids. Another great tuning aid is the Mugen chassis weights. Now, these weights are offered in 20 grams and 40 grams. They bolt right up onto the chassis, and they're great to have to add a little bit more rear end, or a little bit more weight to the rear end of your vehicle if you need it. It all comes down to track conditions. Good to have and not need than need and not have. Also, these are the Mugen Kingpin balls. These are made from steel, and they're very heavy. Some guys like to run these in the lower position on the left and right. Some people use them in both spots on the left and right. It really comes down to your needs for your track, but great to have, adds a lot of weight. Now, to go with these, M2C makes these nuts. Now, these kind of match up with these Kingpin balls really quick. Of course, once it's all installed, they kind of made up like that. You could use these heavier nuts in the lower portion on each side. You can put them in both positions, but a good tuning aid if you need to add some more weight. Another cool tuning aid, these are aluminum Axle Axis from PSM. These things are really trick looking. On the bottom, they're all milled out to be very lightweight, but the nice part about these is they're offered in different widths. So if you want to adjust the track width on your vehicle, you can do it fairly easily by swapping out these hexes right here. These are offered in no offset, 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter. Now, if you add the 1 millimeter hexes, it puts 1 millimeter on the left and 1 millimeter on the right. Now, another way to achieve extended width, these are from Avid. Now, these are just aluminum, these are carbon shims. They're very small. It achieves the same thing as this PSM. It's just a different way to go about it. So these little shims you can actually stuff into the hex of your wheel, or you can put them on the axle, either way, and that is going to take up that little bit of space. So these are actually 0.5 millimeter. So this will add 0.5 millimeter one side and 0.5 millimeter to the other. They're offered in a variety of thicknesses, so you can adjust your track width pretty easily. All right, we're getting to the bottom of the parts here. These are VRP V3 pistons. They're the X Pistons V3. Yes, they're offered in a variety of different hole sizes and hole counts. Now, these pistons are specific to the MBX shock body and piston, so you'll have to look out for that, but they're available in so many different combinations. They're really excellent to help with your tuning. Lastly, we haven't talked about any engines or accessories or electronics, but I had to bring this up. This is the Protec 2-cell Lipo. It's a receiver pack that just fits perfectly in the MBX8, 7, 6. It fits in there really well with no issue. It's a super snug fit, and this battery is made specifically for the MBX, so I had to talk about it. Great thing to add, and it lasts a long time. Alright guys, that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video on the MBX8 accessories. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave that down below on YouTube. And if you want more info on any of this stuff, we'll have some links down there as well. My name is Brett with AMain Hobbies, and thanks for watching.